For those of you who don't know, I've taken on the challenge of raising yellow jackets through the winter.
By yourself?
It sounds really crazy, and it is, but I've always been fascinated with raising insects, and this seemed like an extreme challenge. Now, when I say yellow jackets, I'm not talking about your average wasps that live underneath the roof with like 10 to 20 wasps on each nest. These are hardcore yellow jackets that can have up to 5,000 or more workers in a full-grown nest. 5,000 or more. And there's been nests with over 10,000. That's a different story. So in order for them to survive the winter, they have to have a controlled environment. And so that's what I've made. And so I'm gonna be showing you. And I haven't made it all by myself. My buddy Jameson has also been helping me. So, yeah, it took quite a while to make this beauty.
You see this thing right here was the hardest part. You have to drill those in, and you have to stretch it, so we heated it up.
And like Jamie was explaining, we heated up this plexiglass so that we could bend it, because plexiglass is not supposed to curve this much. But anyways, we'll stop boring you with the details and get right to the awesomeness. So this is a thermostat right here, which is hooked up to a kind of a heating system that I've made. So that's a hairdryer right there that is plugged into the thermostat. So when the temperature gets below 78 degrees, it turns on. But when it's not heating, I also needed air to be circulating, because something I've learned with yellow jackets is if they don't have enough airflow, they die very quickly.
And
so,
we caught 2 queens over there.
Yeah, we caught the 2 queens hibernating. But okay, so this is a fan that's constantly on. I got it out, I made it from an old hairdryer that we had. I took out all the heating elements and I hooked up a cell phone charger to it, so it's really low powered and just constantly circulating air.
Yep.
And this hairdryer turns on and heats this terrarium when it needs to.
When it gets to a certain level,
Yeah.
you turn off.
Yeah, and then when it gets like to 80 degrees, the thermostat turns it off again. So I'm opening the lid here. This is inside the terrarium. So I hooked up, let's let it focus here. We hooked up this PVC here with holes in it, and that's where the hair dryers blow through.
That's where they'll get out.
That's where the airflow comes.
So they'll get out, get their food, and come back. The nest will be here. Airflow right here.
Yeah, the yellow jackets like to make their nests on porous material, so I hooked up this 2x4 for them to make their nests there. And I thought ahead to when the nest is big enough, and so I made these openings here. There's one down here and one up here. I'm gonna hook pipe up to them later when their nest is big enough, so that they can like go 20 feet out, and then it opens up to the real world where they can get their own food, so I don't have to constantly feed them.
And they won't go away, because this is where their nest is, so they'll come straight back.
Right. Once they build their nest, the queen, after she hatches out a few workers, she stays. And that'll be their permanent nest. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Today is when we actually introduce the queens. And we'll be showing you guys that too.
So excited. So excited.
All right, the moment of truth is here. The hairdryer is heating up our terrarium. We set it up in its temporary location in my back porch. As you can see, I added this cardboard box. That's kind of an encouragement of where they should build their nest. And right here are the 2 queen yellow jackets. There's one right there. And it's quite interesting, this species is actually orange. Oh, there's the other one. This species is, the queens are actually orange. The workers are yellow, but the queens are orange. So we're gonna introduce them to their new home now. Okay, they have been introduced to their new home. It'll take them a while to get adjusted to the location so that they can, there's one up there if you can see it, so that they can freely roam and fly around and forage for food, which I'll put in there later. But for now, they just need to adjust, probably take a day. I'm gonna keep that light on because during winter, the hours are really short of light. And so I need to put artificial light. As you can tell, it's completely dark outside. I need to put artificial light so that they think it's more like springtime where the days are longer. So yeah, tune in, and I'll post an update video for how it goes, and if they start making their nest or not. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.